Hey guys, it's Jab. I know I haven't made content in a while, but I hope to get back to it. I feel like I say that every time I release a video because I have been creating videos very infrequently. But anyway, we have some mail that we're going to go through of cards that I picked up recently. Some of the stuff I opened already. Actually, all of it I opened. I have a habit of wanting to save up my mail to open it all in a video, but then I just end up opening it before the video. But we can go through the cards anyway. First up, a CP6 Clefairy, and the reason I like picking these cards up is they're almost automatic 10s, and if you can find these in mint condition and get a 10, the CP6 cards are actually pretty popular, so they sell easily. So we have that one. I don't need to put it back in this envelope. Alright, next up, pretty awesome card here, Southern Islands Mew. I'm trying to go for the full PSA 10 set of Southern Islands because it's my favorite set, but it's really hard to find these reverse hollows in gym mint condition, so I'll probably just end up having to buy a 10 or something. I think this one looked pretty good in the pictures when I saw it, and now after getting it, I think it's gonna be a 9 most likely. There's not too much wrong with it. There's a little white dot up there, but that's about it. The front hollow is really clean, no scratches, so yep, pretty good pickup right there. Next up, more CP6 hollows. I like these, of course, because they have the base set art, obviously. I have the Hitmonchan and the Magneton. Those were in mint condition too, I believe. And we have, I forgot what this was. Oh yeah, the Notorious Evolutions Charizard that never grades in a 10, despite how many I send them in. But we will keep attempting. This one looked pretty flawless. Like, look at the corners. Zero whitening anywhere. It's probably gonna get a 9 anyway because PSA just doesn't give this card a 10 unless you, I don't know, do some special dance or something. Just kidding. Anyway. Next up, we have this big stack of cards that I've unpacked already. Let me separate it a little bit here. This is mostly WotC, Unlimited, and base set 2 hollows. I like picking these cards up when I can get good deals on them, and if they look to be in 8 to 9 condition, you're probably not going to find raw 10s, but we have an Unlimited Alakazam, Unlimited Clefairy, Unlimited Chansey. Then we have the base set 2 Alakazam. Wait, let's compare these real quick. You can't really tell the difference too much with these cards. Actually, the base set 2 hollows look a lot cooler, in my opinion, just because of the hollow foil pattern. But yep, let's move on. We have a base set 2 Mewtwo. Pretty sweet. I think this one actually has some hollow foil scratching, but that's the risk you take sometimes buying raw cards. We have the Clefairy base set 2 with the sweet swirl. I know a lot of people like to see those swirls in the hollows. Let's look at the condition on this. Yeah, some whitening on the top. There'll probably be a 7 or an 8. But these are probably going to be binder cards for me, the base set 2 hollows. I'm making binder collections of a lot of the WotC sets eventually because collecting them all in PSA 10 is quite expensive, but getting these cards raw is quite cheap, so sometimes binder collections can be the way to go. Next up, we have a base 2 Poliwrath. And then last but not least, we have a base set 2 Clefairy. Oh, with that one you can really tell the holofoil difference between base set 2 and unlimited. See how much more that one pops with the little circles, whereas these have more like star-shaped patterns. Yeah, it's just my preference. I actually prefer the base set 2 holos. I think it's an underappreciated set, but a lot of people just like going for the first edition stuff, so whatever. Then we have a big order from Ed Merler, who I would recommend. He always has quite good deals and is pretty nice to work with, because he'll actually just sometimes if the cards aren't up to his standards, he'll actually just refund you and still send the card. Like he refunded me for I think 4 of these Entei or something, because apparently they weren't in as good of condition as he listed. But yeah, we'll start with this one, Espeon and Deoxys. I love these team up cards. This one looked to be in perfect condition, as a lot of these newer cards will be pack fresh. I'll be sending that one to PSA. Alright, here we go with the big stack of Enteis. I think I ordered like 10 of them. Don't ask me why, but they were just super cheap, so I just wanted to get a ton of them and maybe grade a few. These look to be in pretty top quality condition, aside from the couple that were labeled near mint to mint. But yeah, even if I don't end up grading though, I could probably profit off of just reselling these, honestly, for how cheap I got them. And we have next up, we have 2 more Espeon and Deoxys GX. I just love these tag team cards. These were also both perfect condition of whitening, easy PSA 10s most likely. And we're getting into some EX series holos, starting with the Poliwrath, a Wigglytuff, and a Dragonite. As you guys can tell by the backgrounds, I like collecting every Dragonite PSA 10, so if this one can grade a 10, I will send it in and have it added to my collection. I have a pre-release Aerodactyl first edition. This is one of the cards I still need for my PSA 10 first edition set, so what to see about that one. I have a Banette holo and more Dragonites. Yeah, yep. We're crazy about our Dragonites here. I will dig through these and pull out the best ones and send them to PSA, and then I'll just probably stash the rest away into my collection until I finally decide to stop being lazy and sell them on eBay. Next up, a Southern Islands Primate. Again, my favorite set in Pokemon. Top quality artwork. I recommend picking up these cards while they're still cheap. Slowbro, it's a pretty cool holo. It's probably like my second favorite Pokemon behind Dragonite, I would say. I might go for a Slowbro PSA 10 Master set at some point. We'll have to see. This card was cheap, so I picked it up. It's the WB promo. Not great condition, actually. There's a little bit of whitening up there. And down there in the corner. I think it was like $1 though. And another... Wait, I forgot I got 2 of these. Do I actually have the different variants, or are they the same variant? There's like a brown stamp one and a gold stamp. I think these are both the same. They both appear to be the brown stamps. Yeah, I think that's about everything for what I purchased recently. Yep, a bunch of raw cards this time. I like hunting for those deals and getting stock to either sit on, put in binder collections, grade, or what have you. anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope to be putting out more content fairly soon. I have like 130 card plus PSA submission I'm gonna do, so that might be my next video. Oh, and wait, one more thing. This is not Pokemon related at all, but this is the game I just picked up today, and looking forward to playing that one. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Goodbye.